I am a wing girl. I coach men on how to understand women so they can date, attract, seduce, be with, get any woman they want. The thing about me is that I'm not a woman who gives bullshit, typical female responses like, you're great and keep doing what you're doing. I call men out, I tell them that they're being wimpy, I tell them to grow some balls, I tell them to man up and be the men that women want, but more importantly, the man that they've always wanted to be.
Hey guys, I wanted to add on to this newsletter and blog that I've written for you. And just so that you can hear it firsthand from Carla herself, I wanted her to explain the story in full detail so you can also see, how innocent it is and how upsetting it is for her on the other end. And I understand that you're like, okay, great, I don't care what, how it feels to the other women. They mess around with me, they lead us on, blah, blah. But just so you can hear from her that that is not actually what happened and how disappointing it was for her. So Carla, let it rip.
Hi. Well, first of all, I joined a gym. I wanted to go work out and stuff, and I wanted to try the personal trainers to see if it was something good. And there was this guy who was the personal trainer there, and I wasn't flirting with him. I was just asking questions about how the things go there, how many times a week. And then he just asked if I wanted to do 10 free sessions.
Which is unheard of. Because when you came home and told me this, I was like, who the hell offers 10 free sessions?
Yeah.
He wants to sleep with you. That's what I said.
Yeah, you did. And I was
You're like, no.
No, he was really friendly. And he looked like he was just being nice, I think. But then after 3 sessions, I was looking at my bank account, and the gym just took $150 for the personal trainer. So I was like, he offered 10 sessions. Why I am getting charged for this? And it was pretty upset. I was pretty upset about it.
I would be.
Because I didn't promise him anything. We didn't even text or something, just for the sessions, at what time should I go or stuff like that. So even he got the wrong idea, which I didn't think I gave him anything because I wasn't flirting with him. I was just
So was he flirting with you during your sessions? Or was he trying to get something else from you? Or did he feel it? Yeah, what was your interpretation of what was happening?
I thought he was being friendly. I didn't think he was really flirting because he wasn't touchy or being too asking personal questions. But it looks like
He
I
wanted
was
something
wrong.
else.
Yeah.
And so what did you say anything to him?
Actually, I didn't. I was really upset about just getting charged and not even they didn't even call me or said, hey, we're gonna charge you about this. So I just went and said, I don't want it anymore. And please give me my money back because he promised free sessions. 10 free sessions.
I wish you had
3.
Well, you didn't get 3 free sessions. You paid for some of them.
No, they gave me the money back.
Okay, so then you did get 3 free sessions. So do you think each time that you hung out with him, did you notice that either he was less friendly each time, or what did you see any of this coming? I guess is my question.
I guess I did because I was having trouble with the schedules, and at the end he was like, okay, whatever, just tell me when you are free to have a session. So at the beginning he was like, hey, are you coming? Hey, and then he was
more enthusiastic.
Yeah, and at the end he was like, okay, just tell me when you're ready. And so it was.
So do you think because he wasn't seeing a strong effort from your side? Or do you think he's someone who's just really into health and he was like, this person's not dedicated, I'm taking away my 10 sessions?
I don't think that's the reason why, but yeah, he was I think he got upset at the end. Maybe I wasn't that interested in something, but I don't know what it was, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's upsetting. So what does that do to you as a woman? Do you become less trusting of things that are offered to you by men?
Of course, you do just think they want something or they are gonna give you something because they want something.
Right.
And it shouldn't be that way. If you promise something, especially if you're not giving the right signs or
Right.
yeah, then
Well, what about guys using things as an excuse to hang out with you? What do you think about that? Like, I know lots of guys who, if they know a girl's looking for a job and or if they're trying to break into an industry, but they want to be with them. They don't really want to help them with their job.
Right.
They'll offer to help them with their job so they can be closer. What do you think about guys who do that?
I think that's not the right way to do it. If you want to hang out with a girl, then you should ask her.
Yeah.
The worst thing she could ever tell you is no. And you just move on. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your things because you're promising things that you maybe not want to give. So just ask her, and if she says no, then go for another girl who is worth it.
Exactly. That was perfect, Carla. Thank you very much.
Want to know when and how to approach women? Watch my video on it by clicking the image below.